Welcome back to the Cherry Picking Fantasy Hockey Podcast, long form, episode 6, fellas. How we feeling today?
All right.
Pretty good. Day after Halloween is when you're seeing this. Hope you had a good Halloween.
Yes. So today, obviously, we have Avery back in town joining us.
People didn't like me on last time, but
There
I'm
were a
happy to be
couple
behind the
comments,
camera.
guys. Be nice to Avery.
He's a producer.
Come on. He knows hockey. He used to play AAA. Okay, he played higher level than me. Big Dog Kyle might join us at some point. He's in the office.
OMHA champ.
OMHA champ. So you guys will get the treat of seeing Kyle on the podcast.
Yeah, said he was a second line defender on a championship team. We love to hear that. That's
Yes.
gritty.
I won silver in House League.
There we go, Gianni. Yeah. Also, Gianni's back. He's going to be probably joining us for every long form from here on out.
Yeah. How do
Why?
you feel about that?
It's a lot of talking.
Yeah, you just seem like I just sprung that on you now. I hope you're ready.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
I'll talk
every
about
single
hockey.
long one.
So opening note here, Gianni said he wanted to tell a story about him and his dad and a fact in a debate.
Okay. So this is just a fact. This is a fact of life. Anyone can debate me on this. It's so stupid, but if you watch any Maple Leafs home game and you see them on the bench, what are they drinking? Drinking Gatorade.
It's water in a Gatorade bottle.
Right? No, but they have like the actual
Whoa.
Gatorades.
Okay.
Yeah, some of
They
them have the extra
only
Gatorade.
drink blue or white Gatorade at home games. And this isn't a player preference. If they're on the road, they're drinking yellow Gatorade or red Gatorade. At home, there is only blue and white Gatorade on the bench.
No.
Is that
Yep.
because that's the colors of the team?
Yeah, it's a branding thing.
No way.
Watch any Leaf game.
I mean,
anytime-
Leafs, okay. But
So-
Leafs, is it color thing?
What's
Is it a
the-
color thing? Because they're blue and white.
Yeah, that's what we just said.
Yeah.
What
It's
is
only no other team does this.
Oh.
Only the Leafs at home.
I thought you meant in the entire NHL.
No. Only the Leafs at home only drink blue and white. Every other team, home or away, drinks whatever they want.
Okay.
If you're an away team at Toronto
Johnny,
or if you're the
we
Leafs
get
at
it.
home.
What is the implication?
What do you mean?
Why is this an argument? Why is this a debate? Why does
'Cause
this matter?
My dad's been to many home games and he doesn't believe me. It's just a fun fact.
Okay.
Does this have implications on their performance?
You know what we should do?
Clearly it does.
This is what we do. We clip this up.
Yep.
We at the Leafs. We say, is this true?
Yep. That's
If they don't answer, whatever. If they do,
fantastic
then
idea, Rocher.
If they
Perfect.
don't answer, they're scared of the truth.
Okay.
Yeah.
Moving on, more Leafs here. They signed Morgan Riley, 8 years, $60 million, 7.5 per year. Kind of a discount. What do we think of this deal?
I mean, is it a discount?
I think a little
It's
bit.
less than he would get in free agency.
probably about $9 million in free agency. It's about as good as Seth Jones, of course.
I mean, what were they really like? So they didn't sign him. Like, which do you think they would have traded for a defenseman? You think they would have signed a defenseman? They were going to need a replacement on.
Yeah,
them.
they
So-
could have give Sandin more of a role and signed someone
Yeah.
at like $4 or $5 million. But
They could have given him like the Freddie Anderson treatment where they just ride him out and then let him walk.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. I feel like now they have to move Muzzin or Brody now. Like,
So-
kind of screwed with all of them here.
looking at cap friendly, this leaves them with like $2 million-ish. I'm not a cap expert. I looked up very quickly, but it leaves them with about $2 million-ish room going into the offseason where they have to re-sign like a bunch of forwards, like those role level third, fourth line forwards, and Jack Campbell. Where's the money coming from to keep Jack Campbell?
Well, I mean, they have Mrazek
Yeah.
at 3.8.
Yeah.
Which,
So now he's going to be the starter going into next year?
I wasn't a fan of that contract last summer. I like Mrazek, but I don't know. I feel like now, like, Campbell leaving sucks if that's how it has to go.
Yeah.
But, like,
We'll see. Maybe
I don't know. I feel, again, what I'm saying is they have to move one of those D-men out now just to clear up that space.
Yeah, it's just wild what's going on with the Leafs and the cap. Let's go to the next topic here. The Hurricanes are going to win the cup. That's what I've written down here. That
It's
is
a
my
statement.
opinion.
It's a
It's
statement.
Get your futures in now. Who do you guys have as the cup contender number 1 through 2 weeks?
I like the Hurricanes too. Freddie Anderson, bounce back player of the year,
Okay. Gianni?
potentially.
Man, Tampa. I don't care how Tampa's been. It's Tampa.
Yeah, Kucherov's
It's one
gonna
of
be
those
back.
things. They're like too obvious. People hate picking the obvious team.
Can they
People
do
don't
it?
want to go into the season and be like, oh, the Nets are going to win the NBA championship. They want to be edgy.
But can the Lightning do it without a third line?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Every
Johnny
like
said
man, just they're gonna find guys. They found how many guys on their team are just guys they found Palat, they found Gord, they found Tyler Johnson. They're gonna find somebody and they're just gonna win.
They got Barry Boulay back from the Kraken. Did you see that?
That was insane.
He went to the Kraken on waivers, played 1 game for the Kraken or 2 games, got waived again. Tampa got him back, and now he's like in the top 6. with Tampa. Like
they get guys. They
so lucky.
they know what's going on, and they just pick people up.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Next topic. Gianni recommended this one. The Atlantic Division. Buffalo, Florida, Toronto, Detroit. What's going on here, Gianni?
Man, this is the most unpredictable start to a season I've ever seen. Boston's 3-3. Tampa hasn't started out great. Toronto's been awful to start. Buffalo and Detroit have been rolling. You can't look at the standings of the Atlantic now and say oh, we're seeing how things are shaping out. Montreal, I don't think is great, but they're not 1 and 6 bad.
No,
Okay.
they look horrendous. They look like what we thought Buffalo was going to look like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good
point,
They're just
Jeremy.
not scoring.
I'm going to take some thoughts. This take has been out there on the internet already. Philip Deneau was very crucial to their team,
Yes.
and losing him.
Yeah, a lot of people
It's
are
a big
saying
deal.
that. A lot of people are comparing him to Christian Dvorak, but Dvorak had more offensive abilities, but everyone's ripping that take apart now.
Deneau just shut down Matthews.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
he's amazing.
No one remembers the shutdown guy. You know what I mean? You don't watch a game and be like, that guy's such a shutdown guy.
I think it was the Ducks in the 07 Cup run. They traded for Sammy Paulson to be their third line center, and he just shut down all the teams throughout the playoffs. And you always need that shut down third line center, that Yanni Gourde that Tampa had,
Well, I think shaped up really bad for them because I think they were trying to get Kotkaniemi to be that role.
Yeesh. You
And-
don't get a third overall for a third line shutdown center.
Well, maybe they can get him to that second line. Him and Suzuki are kind of that 1A,
Yeah.
1B.
Yeah.
I think just the pressure on Suzuki this year, getting that big contract and hey, you're our guy now. Sorry about it.
Yeah.
You have to do it. He's still young. I still think he's a really good player, but it's just so much at once for him and having nothing to fall back on.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe Buffalo is going to be not bottom 2. Maybe they're still bottom 5 this year after the start. Or do you guys think they actually?
They have to be bottom. They have to be bottom 2. They have to. If not, then the NHL makes no sense. I mean, that team is Craig Anderson starting in that.
The only argument is is Chicago how does Chicago rebound from that start too?
Yeah, that's on near the end of this topic list here. But Chicago looks horrible.
I mean, you're putting Chicago up against Buffalo any day of the week. Chicago should
Should be better.
Yeah, should be better.
But
maybe I don't know.
I don't know
maybe-
what's with it. The 1 year Buffalo actually has zero talent. They're playing well.
And the Jack Eichel thing has seemed to disappear. Nope, they haven't been trade talks in the news or anything.
the only
lately.
thing I've heard is Vegas is the only team still seriously in it.
But who they got to give up so much cap?
Yeah.
But I don't know the validity to this. There was I think it was a former Sabres player who was saying it. Maybe he just loves the team and is just biased, but he was saying if Vegas is doing that, is it it's going to sound stupid, but is it Shea Theodore coming back?
No, that's
No,
stupid.
it's probably not. But his argument was they just signed Zach Whitecloud to that 6-year deal. They have Martinez, they have Pietrangelo, where it's
Hog.
Yeah, that's
Hog is
true, they
it's
do have
not
good decor.
totally out of the realm of possibility, but
Okay.
it sounds really
I
unlikely.
mean, Jack Eichel overall is a better asset than Shea Theodore,
Yeah.
right? So it's
The
not that big of a deal.
problem is who is going to trade? You trade for a guy. Okay, so trading for a top end guy is obviously good for the team, for talent wise, but it's also
Yes.
good for marketing wise, right?
Okay,
You bring in
yeah.
a top team. You're bringing in a guy who's going to take a surgery for 6 months. That just doesn't seem exciting for any team,
Yeah.
right? When's he going to take this surgery? He's going to take it right when he gets traded, right?
Yeah.
I'm guessing.
Yeah, 6 months. He's still back for playoffs.
Yeah, but the thing is it's not very, you miss him for 6 months. You're giving up that.
I see what you're
Then
saying.
you have to make it. You're giving
What
up
if-
pieces.
What if the deal was, okay, this is kind of big
I think
brain
teams
energy.
are waiting. But then again, he's not going to take the surgery.
You trade with Buffalo, you trade Eichel for Theodore, but you keep Theodore until the end of the season, and then the trade happens right before playoffs.
so it's
for
a
your range
negotiated deal.
Theodore's on a rental.
But the thing is, though, he won't take the. I don't know if he'll take the surgery.
I don't. Oh yeah.
Oh, maybe.
So
once the
trade
maybe
happens, he'll
part
take
of the
surgery.
agreement is he takes the surgery.
What I've
Yeah.
seen is there's some teams who are fine with him getting because I think he wants a disc replacement.
Yeah.
And the Sabres want him to get a fusion.
Yes.
Yes.
So there's some teams who said we're okay with the disc replacement, and some teams who said we're not.
Yes.
Yes.
So if Vegas is okay with it, and then they're willing to go forward with hey, we have no set. Their best center is Chandler Stevenson, which is insane.
That's,
Well, kinda.
I mean, he's their number 1C right now. If you want to see William Karlsson's better
Yeah,
than
William
him,
Karlsson. Yeah, they do definitely need a real center.
right? So if they're going with that, I don't know. It's such a dry market for him right now.
Man, though, that team with Jack Eichel, it was scary. With Pacioretty and Stone in that lineup.
No shit. Yeah. And he doesn't have to be a
Lord.
leadership role because you still have like Stone and
Yeah.
Pietrangelo, and he doesn't have to be the face of the
I
franchise.
think if you're Jack Eichel, you would really like that.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a veteran team right there that's had great chances to win the
And
Stanley
they're
Cup.
going to the playoffs. He's
Yeah.
not sniffed playoff ice.
Yeah, in Buffalo. Good
Yeah,
point.
I agree. He definitely wants to see some playoffs.
Okay, I guess staying in that Pacific division with Vegas, the Seattle Kraken, their home atmosphere looks electric.
Oh, God.
Looks so
I
good.
need to get in a building. I need to get in a freaking NHL
When Vince
building.
Dunn scored that goal, and I think every single person in the building just started screaming and jumping, like they need hockey in Seattle. They needed it.
We should put the picture up. Hopefully we do. But Avery, why don't you speak about this picture you saw on the internet?
Oh, sick. It's like the highest row of the 300 level. You can see into the stadium. But one of their last games, they closed the blinds, apparently.
Really? Because
Yeah.
so many people were outside?
No, I think they were just doing it for lighting reasons to see. That's what they said, but who knows? It looked like a pretty... You couldn't really see. You could just see the Jumbotron and like see the top row, but still kind of cool.
So it's one of those arenas that's like environmental friendly, right?
You have an issue with that?
No, not an issue at all. But I'm saying that would be pretty cool to see. Like, it definitely has a weird layout.
Drew looks like he has the deepest thought on his mind.
There's like 200 birds outside circling around.
Why are you looking at the birds?
I don't know. Okay.
We were talking
So
about
we're-
windows, so now you're
I'm looking out
obsessed
the window of the
outside.
office. There's like 200 birds. It was pretty distracting. They flew away now into the forest, but
Maybe they heard you.
it was
God damn it.
strange.
You look like you were
God damn.
so deep in thought for a
Scary.
second, and then you're like, birds.
Scary hours. Okay. Next topic here.
Whoa! We got to talk about the Kraken. The
We
Seattle
did.
Kraken.
We did.
We talked about the
Let's
windows
go to
they
the
had.
atmosphere.
But, okay,
team?
so is
I
it,
like
gonna-
when
is
Brandon-
it a better, would you rather go? Here we go. Would you
Oh,
rather?
this is a topic you're making up. So
Wait, no. This is the same topic.
Okay.
Would you rather go to a Seattle Kraken game or a Vegas Golden Knights game?
right now,
Yep, right now. Tell
Still
you tomorrow.
Vegas.
I get you tickets
Still Vegas.
wherever you want in the arena.
still Vegas. Because I've never been to Vegas.
Post-game atmosphere though too.
Yes, post-game
Yeah,
action.
I mean, post game, obviously, we're picking Vegas, though,
Did
right?
you see
Like,
those,
there's
those lights they did
Okay,
for the
post
opening
game.
game?
No, post game doesn't count though.
Pre-game.
So like pretend
post game,
like
you can't
it's-
party
yes,
after.
Okay,
But
what
during the intermissions they do Vegas like Cirque du Soleil shows on the ice during the Vegas game too.
It's pretty sick. So it
Vegas.
seems like you're leaning Vegas.
You're on Seattle, I'm guessing.
I'm on Seattle.
I like Brandon Tano, so I went Seattle.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey,
I like when he threw the fish into the crowd. Thought that was a big move.
That's your guy.
Vegas, no question.
Vegas.
Literally not even close.
Gavin.
Vegas.
Is
said
Big
Vegas.
Dog Kyle over there?
Big Dog Kyle's working away.
I'm the worst
So
gambler in
when
the world,
Kyle
so-
comes, we'll ask him. But
Yeah.
it seems like most people are on Vegas here.
Yeah, it seems like
3-2. We'll see what Big Dog Kyle says.
Okay, am I good to go to the next topic?
Yes.
Okay, my Edmonton Oilers. First loss of the season, 5-3 to the Flyers.
Yes.
Should have won that game like 9-5. And I think that's what's going to happen every time the Oilers play. We're going to let in 4 or 5 goals. We're going to need to score like 6 to win. Sometimes we're going to hit a few posts. Sometimes we're going to miss a few open
Do you
nets
think
and
that's
lose
a
the game.
recipe for success?
This- No,
This is
that's
an
the
Oilers
problem.
corner. This is Oilers corner.
I'm going to probably end up talking
So
about him
what do
in
you?
long form.
Okay, would you like? I feel like trading Koskinen is something a lot of Oilers fans would like.
Yeah, we'd have to give a first with him to get him off the team.
I think there are. Who's like a pending free agent goalie right now? Other than like
Oh,
Campbell.
Jack Campbell, yeah.
Other than
Jack
Campbell.
Campbell.
Other than
Jack
Campbell, like
Campbell
somebody who's
reminds
like on a
me
bad
so
team.
much of Cam Talbot.
A lot of people say we need to trade for one of Dallas's goalies. Maybe Khudobin. Probably Khudobin.
See, so
Man,
if
no,
you
man,
traded
that's
like
so bad.
Koskinen
I need it.
and whatever for Khudobin,
We'd have to give a pick with him.
yeah. But like, is that
Yes.
is that making the Oilers that much better?
Yes. Have you seen how bad Mikko Koskinen is?
Like, how long's Mike Smith out for? I know Mike Smith's old, but Mike Smith.
He's coming back. Oh, I love Mike Smith. I hate that I love Mike Smith, but I love Mike Smith because Mikko Koskinen is so bad. I'd rather be stressed out watching Mike Smith than have zero hope watching Mikko Koskinen.
See, like, if they could have found a way to move Koskinen to Buffalo instead of them signing Anderson,
Yes.
and they could have picked up Jonathan Bernier, I think that would have been a good move.
Fuck Jonathan Bernier.
Wow. You're just a hater.
He's like 5'10".
So UC Saros isn't good. UC Saros is like 5'2".
I don't like small goalies. You need to be big in the net. You need a big
You
guy.
are
You need some, you need some frame.
You're obsessed with Ben Bishop.
No,
That's what
I haven't
you're,
said.
dude.
Oh, Ben Bishop. He's also on Stars, isn't he?
Yeah,
he
but he's
is.
dead.
Okay, maybe Ben Bishop instead of Khudobin. Big guy.
Ben Bishop hasn't touched ice in about a year and a half.
That's not a good. That's not ideal. Anyways, We look like we should have scored 9 goals in this game.
Well,
I
the Oilers
swear
look
to
like
God.
they didn't score 9 every.
Yes,
every goddamn
Puljujärvi
game.
had 2 wide open nets. He just missed the net.
Maybe he's
Like,
bad.
I
You
feel
want
like
to talk? You want to talk about? We're talking about Kotkaniemi being a third line shutdown guy. Puljujärvi at 4th overall is not so hot either.
Puljujärvi is the craziest player to watch in the NHL. If you watch an actual game, he skates all out, full tilt, constantly. Like he gets the puck, he doesn't even look. He just immediately shoots. That's why he's missing. Like he needs to tone it down, take a second, pick his spot. Like I don't know. I have so
smile,
much to say
though.
about Edmonton.
Big smile on the guy.
Evan Bouchard looks very good as well. Maybe a consideration for fantasy as the year goes on.
I have him in like 2 or 3 leagues.
He looks so good. Okay, moving on. Quenneville out. Burnett in.
Mm-hmm.
Tortorella next.
Yeah, Tortorella. I saw that.
Tortorella would love Barkov.
Yeah, oh my gosh.
The only thing is, I think like that's a team that's kind of top. They have good depth, but they're kind of top heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just worry if you
Wait,
get him.
they have really good depth.
They do have really good depth, but like they have like Columbus didn't have like who's Columbus' top end player?
Yeah, probably like
Cam
Laine
Atkinson.
Well,
back
that
then.
one year they had Panarin and
Oh yeah,
Duchene.
Panarin. Yeah, Duchene.
Yeah.
They traded
Yeah,
for
but
Duchene.
they still didn't get the minutes they would get on other
Pierre-Luc
teams.
Dubois. Yeah,
Yeah.
you could see like every time it seems like the star player hates.
He would
Torts.
like, but
Barkov would be his best friend.
but even on the back ends, like having Ekblad and Gudaz for Tortorella, like he would love that team.
Oh yeah, and Forsling.
Yeah.
Forsling's
Right?
very good too.
Tortorella has experience
Uyghur?
with Bobrovsky too.
Yeah,
Uyghur,
Mackenzie
yeah,
Uyghur,
he does
yeah.
have good experience with Bobrovsky. Uyghur also being the best defensive defenseman in the NHL apparently, analytics wise.
Do Spencer Knight stocks go even more down?
I don't
Torts
know.
takes over. He's a
I
big
don't
Bob
know.
guy.
It's gonna be interesting to see how that shakes out for.
I think that
fantasy.
would be a good fit for them though.
I do too. Okay, next one. Rapid firing topics here. Binnington, swinging his stick at Kadri.
He's a
Hothead.
psycho.
Yeah.
He's an absolute psycho.
Kinda
I don't know if this
crazy.
is a hot take on the pod, but that's suspension worthy.
You think so?
He didn't make contact, but if he did make contact, that's like
Mm-hmm.
a broken face.
So what happened? Was it last year or the year before?
With
Where he had
Binnington?
he had the
That was last
incident?
year.
And
Yeah.
who was that against? Was it against Colorado?
I don't know.
It was crazy. He was like doing
I
the
don't
same
remember.
thing. It felt like
Yeah.
I thought it was a recap of what happened.
He's a
and I
hothead.
realized that just happened. But like,
He's like the most competitive person in the NHL.
well,
He's
I
not
don't
even
know.
competitive.
I don't know
He's
if
like he's a
it's-
sore loser.
I
yeah,
mean,
that is pretty shitty what he
Is
did.
it competitive or is it just being like a
Crazy.
psycho?
Yeah.
He's
Like,
like-
Abe, what do you think, Abe?
He's crazy.
Yeah, he's crazy.
yeah.
That's crazy. He looks like an idiot.
Yeah, it looks
Everyone's
wild.
looking at him like
It's-
he's.
if in
What do you think-
baseball a guy like throws his bat at the pitcher because the pitcher like threw kind of near him or whatever, you'd be like,
Yeah.
that guy's the biggest
the
like
thing
asshole.
is, he's like the only one
Could you
skating
imagine
around.
if someone in
yeah.
baseball just like threw a bat?
Did
Well, it's like
Bryce Harper tried to throw the
Yeah,
helmet
he
at
threw
That's what
someone.
I'm saying, and
But a bat would be wild. Like just like
I'm sure it's happened for
that's
sure.
happened. And
Yeah.
if shit like that, even like just throwing like sliding into somebody at second, just shit like that, like yeah, you look at that guy's an asshole,
yeah.
right? Just like that situation, like you gotta like suspend him one game just to be like, hey, don't fucking do that again.
Yeah, I think you have. I mean, Gianni, you were a goalie, so this is a thing that I have, a theory that I have about goalies. One, you're rather really quiet, and you don't say a word to anyone on the team. Or two, you're like cocky and really loud.
Oh,
know what, Jeremy?
I'm quiet goalie.
Quiet. You
I'm
see,
like,
and Binnington's obviously the guy who's probably cocky and really loud.
Jeremy, that take measures up.
There's about a 0% chance.
That was the thing that you were waiting for.
Were you
Yeah,
waiting
that
on
was
that?
part of my costume. I was waiting for you at a good take. You know, I was gonna construction. You know, we have.
Oh
We have
my
tape
lord!
measures.
Oh my lord! Oh my!
You're
lord.
right. The goalies are usually nuts.
Well, no,
One
I'm
way or
saying
the
they're
other.
rather-
Can we rate that joke before we go on?
that was probably a fucking
It
1.1.
was a one.
0 out of
That was a
10.
joke.
Yeah.
I mean, the delivery was pretty good. Like he brought it out casually. I wasn't sure what you were
I
gonna do.
knew you were going for it. I'm like, fuck, he's
You
doing
knew it. You saw me.
I saw you. I saw you like that twinge in your eyes. Like I can do it.
For
I was waiting
those
for a
listening
good
on
take.
audio, Drew just pulled out a measuring tape and
Gotta
said,
edit a
That
little
take
bit
measures
before
up.
we
Yeah.
said before the-
Okay.
I have a question from the comments of last episode.
Ooh.
I would like you guys to respond to.
Oh, shit.
The comment said, "You think this is a good podcast? These guys only talk about Canadian teams," and then clown emoji.
Oh no, we talked about the Kraken. We talked about the Hurricanes.
Talk about the
We
Kraken's
talked
windows,
about-
and then
Drew's
Drew got
taking this
distracted with the
comment
Blues.
personally. You know what
Yeah,
though?
we're gonna probably talk about the Leafs
I
and
mean,
Oilers every.
we're
every
gonna talk
pod.
a little more about Canadian teams. That's just part of the brand. We're from Canada, and hockey's obviously huge in
Yeah.
Canada. But we will talk about U.S. teams, of course.
You
every
leave
time.
a comment and tell us what team you want
Can you
us
read?
to talk about.
Why don't you read
specifically.
another comment? Leave a comment.
Give me a
I
couple
just
minutes.
remembered
Yeah,
Hunter,
Find
sure you follow
find some real like
the
visceral
Mike
hate
Hoffman
in there.
comments. I forgot.
Not my comment. Lucas Raymond, but yeah, I'm on it.
Okay, I'm sorry. Let's continue.
Okay. All right. What's next?
You're the guy with the
No,
topics.
he's gonna
Drew.
find. He's gonna find like a good
Oh,
comment.
he's gonna
and
find
he's
it.
gonna bring him up throughout the episode.
Okay.
Yeah. This is
Next thing here.
It's great.
Arizona. Gianni wants to say over under 10 wins.
Yeah, 10.5 wins over under.
Did you guys have a meeting without me?
We-
Because there's
we
a lot
slacked.
I brought
of
this up to
there's a lot
him.
of talk about
When we
voting.
were brainstorming topics,
Yeah.
I slacked Gianni and said I need 3 topics, and he
All right.
said
Okay.
Leafs, Panthers, Sabres, and Arizona over under 10 wins.
Okay. Okay. So
Here's-
what's
I
the
think-
question here?
Arizona
Over under 10 wins.
Oh, 10 wins.
10.5 over under.
Holy shit. What are they at right now?
Zero.
One?
There's zero wins, 7 games.
Yeah.
And they're like minus like 20 on the season.
Yeah.
Over under 10 and a half.
I think
The
they'll
fact
get
that-
15.
you
The
gotta
fact
go
that this
over.
is like even somewhat a discussion though is like here's the thing.
They're so bad. I mean, Buffalo's worse though, right?
No,
no,
I,
what are you talking about? Buffalo's 5-1-1.
No. Team wise,
Arizona-
looking on
Arizona's
paper.
worse.
Arizona's team,
slightly
like,
worse.
here's the thing. I
Yeah.
respect Arizona so much for doing this
Yeah.
year. They made like 5 trades this summer. That is, give us a player.
Give us a
We're
pick.
give us picks. We're giving you nothing back.
Yep.
That is like they're going in like a video game this season.
They got a first for Kemper. They got Dylan Gunther for Garland, right? And now they're probably going to trade Kessel at the deadline and get more picks.
Yeah, they got more picks for getting Andrew Ladd. They got more even in the OEL trade.
Ghost.
Yeah. Right. They're going to trade Ghost for a 2nd round pick
But they got a pick to take
to
Ghost.
take him, and they're going to trade him for more.
Because he got so much good opportunity.
Yeah.
And he's showing what he can do.
It's insane that I love what they're doing there.
Yeah, that
I
GM
think
is smart.
more teams need to just say, guys, like, what's going on here? Let's just be shit.
Yeah.
Like, why pretend to even be competitive at some point?
So building off Arizona, they're the Shane Wright number 1 contenders right now,
Yeah.
right? So the other contenders, Chicago, LA, maybe Montreal for Shane Wright.
No.
But LA is 1-6.
That Doughty injury.
Chicago's
is
0-7. Arizona's 0-7.
Definitely. I think Chicago.
LA
figures it out a little
LA's
bit.
Chicago
gonna be
doesn't have
pretty
their
good.
first round pick. Columbus has it.
Oh shit. You're right.
Chicago gave a first round pick and Adam Boakfist.
And a 1st round pick last year.
And the first round pick this year, which was Cole
Yeah.
Sillinger. So they might give Shane Wright, Cole Sillinger, and Adam Boakfist for Seth Jones, who is shitting the bed.
It was
Real stinky player.
8 mil. What is it?
9.5.
Oh my fucking.
9.5 for 8 years after this season.
Yes.
Horrendous.
Adam Boakfist also very good.
He's that trade tree. He's guys you talk about where you look at that trade tree in 2 years and you say, "Holy shit!" That
I
was a
think the
terrible
first
trade.
might be lottery protected, but still, like, it looks horrible right now for the Blackhawks.
Do we want to go to the comment corner, boys? I
Yeah,
got a couple.
Avery's buzzing in.
I think we should do a new segment
Comment
where
corner?
I read comments from the last
That should
episode.
be like
Such a good-
that should be
I think the fans
We're
really
gonna do
like
that
it.
segment, and then we're gonna do the guess the name segment.
Yes,
back to
Drew,
back
I
to
also
back.
have that ready for you.
The thing
producer.
is this will make people comment.
Yes, comment and I will answer. So this is the last comment. I like to dig at Drew a little bit. This comment is from, I'm not going to say the names.
'Kay.
Keeping it on.
Okay.
Drew is
Team actors start
clueless.
gritting.
Drew is clueless. Get him off. No clue about hockey. Get a clue.
Yep.
You know, I took offense.
I have a
to this.
clue.
I took offense to this.
Thank you. I seem to be a lot of comments that hate me, like maybe 60%, and then 40% love me. There's 0 going Roach's way, so I'll take 40% love over no comments about me at all.
I think a lot of people don't like you
Yeah.
because people kind of just want to listen to like they want their picks to be validated.
Yeah.
And if they
Yes.
they took some guy in the first round, you're like, I don't like him.
I'm honest.
Then they're like, oh, this guy's stupid
They're a
because he
little
disagrees
jealous.
with me.
They're a
They
little
ask me,
jealous.
sometimes people
They
ask me in
see-
the Discord, should I drop this player and add this player? And I go, no. And they go, oh, just did it. Sorry. And it's like, I don't care. I'm just going to tell you. I'm not going to validate that. Like, obviously,
Yeah.
you want to do it.
Drew, you be you.
yeah, I'm
You
going
be
to tell
right?
you what.
The haters are gonna
should not
hate.
do.
They're just jealous of you. It's okay.
Okay.
It's okay.
Question 2.
Question 2.
Is it just me or did they not talk about McDavid's pace?
So that was actually my issue. So okay. So this was that was
Wait, just so you know,
How do you think we answered that on YouTube? We're
Jeremy
gonna answer
titled
it.
the episode after we did the long form. Keep going.
So I'm at home, I doing the video, and I'm like, what do we talk about? And what was big was McDavid's insane pace.
We never
And
talked about
I
that.
thought for sure when we talked about, because we talked about the Oilers that episode,
We always
we
talk about
talked
the
a little bit about McDavid's insane pace. So-
Maybe,
and
yeah.
I was like, fuck, everyone's definitely searching up this pace he's on. So I title it, and some guy calls us out right away. Some guy
for
calls
him.
us out. And it was too late. The thing is, I would have changed it, but hey, SEO guys here, we could not change the title once it was live, so we left it there. So
Good
that's
for
our
him.
fault. That's my bad. I wear that on my shoulders.
You wear that.
Apologize
You
for
want
that.
to
Apologize for
quickly
that.
go over
Apologize.
McDavid's pace?
Yeah, I think over 150.
It's insane, Drew.
No.
He was like almost 2 points per game last year,
Yeah.
and that's almost 2 points per game over 82. You think he's not going to go 5 games with like a point?
But that would be 164.
What happens when the Oilers don't score a goal?
Yeah. Okay. I think the over is at 150. I'm going to take the over.
I'm taking the under.
Okay.
I would set over under like 120.
There's also an injury
130.
risk, right? There's injury risk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do the segment.
One more question.
One more comment?
Yes,
Yeah,
this
okay.
one needs to be said. Third, maybe we'll do a 3-pack every time.
Okay.
Get a proper table. That wobbly thing is getting folks seasick.
Okay, guys. So this table is actually
It's on like
retro,
3 legs.
vintage.
It's on 3
No,
legs.
it's actually pretty shit. We are working on getting a new table. So
Yeah. It's in the.
Drew also loves fucking shaking the table.
Maybe we'll
That is
open a
all.
GoFundMe and we'll get donations for the table. Throw
No
that
one's
in the
gonna
Discord.
donate, dude.
Everyone had $1. I'm gonna do it
Guys,
after the
if you
show.
want a new table, we'll
New
get a
podcast
fresh looking table. We'll start a
If every
GoFundMe.
subscriber gives us $1, we get a nice marble table.
Yeah, nice table, nice
That'd
cherry
be
picking
nice.
logo.
Okay. We need the new segment alert.
Sound the fucking horn. We're back.
We are doing AHL and ECHL teams. Avery's gonna name the city, and then we're gonna guess like the team name.
Are we trying to do who does it the fastest or one at a time?
No, fastest.
Fastest.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like
Yeah, just go.
Jeremy's gonna come in third here.
I definitely might.
So you want to give me? I'll give you the city.
Yeah, you give us a city.
Oh, there's big dog Kyle. Kyle, Seattle Kraken or Vegas Golden Knights game? Where are you going?
Seattle for sure.
Okay.
Seattle.
T-Mac.
Vegas.
Vegas. Like,
Yeah.
Okay, he's going to a Vegas game.
Okay.
So do you want me to say the first name? I think you guys should
For
work on the
example-
NHL affiliation of these teams.
For example, you would say Bakersfield, and we would say Condors.
Yes.
Okay.
feel
And then
like
we
you
can
just
try
know all
the
of
we can
these.
try the affiliation too, because that if we know the name, we're gonna know the affiliation.
All right.
Okay.
San Jose.
Barracuda.
Fuck.
And that's the Sharks team.
I was a little slow there.
Okay.
Tucson.
Roadrunners. And that's the Coyotes.
Yeah.
These are just. I know you guys know these ones.
Come on.
Henderson.
Silver Knights.
Oh, yes.
And that is the Golden Knights' new one.
How creative.
I know.
Silver
And
Knights,
Henderson's
you
a suburb of
fucking
Las
Can't wait
Vegas.
for the ECHL Bronze Knights.
Abbotsford.
Whalers.
Isn't Abbots for like the Heat? or like some
Flames.
Flames?
Or Heat. Wait, no, they just moved there. They're the Canucks' new one. Moose?
No, that's Manitoba.
Wales.
No, Manitoba Moose moved there, I'm pretty sure.
Wait, what was the city name? I forgot.
Abbotsford.
It was the Heat.
Is
but
it Wolfpack?
No.
What is it?
It's the Canucks.
Is it
Oh,
actually?
really? That's
Dude,
brand new this year.
You were talking about the Stockton Heat.
Yeah, Stockton Heat.
Oh.
It used to be Abbotsford Heat. They moved to Stockton.
Crazy, hey?
Yep.
And the final one, Springfield.
Oh,
a
Falcons.
Wrong.
Ducks.
Is it
It's not
Thunderbirds?
the Falcons?
It's the Thunderbirds.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
See, this isn't that easy, Avery. Okay, now we need ECHL.
Oh my god.
I wasn't ready for that.
Just it's a simple Google ECHL space
Teams.
This
teams.
is the least preparation for
This
any.
guy is crazy.
Okay. Orlando.
Solar Bears.
Yeah, that is it.
Oh, that's a good one.
People forget I'm an ECHL guy. Brampton Beast broke my heart when they left.
Yeah.
We're big Brampton East guys here. T-Mac used to work for the Brampton Beast.
Yeah, he did.
We have our own.
Okay,
friggin-
my former residence, Wichita.
These are hard.
They have a hockey team.
Yeah.
Knights.
Uh,
What letters does it start with?
Shock Eyes.
Are you serious?
Is that that's the college, right?
Shockers.
Shockers.
You
Okay.
just called them shock
No,
eyes.
Shockers, not the Shuckers.
Shock Eyes.
No.
Oh my
What's the
god.
answer? What's the answer?
The Thunder, Wichita Thunder.
Okay, next.
This guy's
We need 5.
I no longer know
Come
which
on,
teams.
give the one I
Okay,
know.
Toledo.
Oh, those are the sockeye.
No, that I
Or
made
the
that up.
walleye? That's it.
Toledo
Walleye.
Walleye. Yeah, that's a guy in the Discord's mascot.
Okay,
Gavin's shaking his head.
Florida.
Everblades.
Everglades.
Everblades.
Jeremy gets one. We got to end on
has
that.
the, it has the crocodile with skates on.
It's the best logo.
That was a
ever.
horrible segment.
Oh, we have one more. That was
No.
4.
Okay, can we move? Is there another topic we're supposed to talk about?
Just
This
name
guy.
one.
Okay, how about wheeling?
Nailers.
Nail. Fuck.
There you go. Congrats,
Okay.
Drew.
Moving on.
Great new segment, Drewski. Great new segment.
It was fun.
Let us know if you
Yeah,
want to
'cause you
keep
knew
the
all of
segment
them.
in.
No, I knew
In-
two
in-
AHL and
We need over
two
50%.
ECHL.
We need over 50% love on that for that segment
In
to
6
keep
and
it
weeks,
also,
we're
going.
gonna run out of
you're
teams
not allowed to
anyways.
study.
What?
Drew, there's only 60
Yeah,
teams.
what are you gonna fucking
Yeah.
find me at my house when I'm searching up these
Okay,
teams?
Next one.
Okay.
Fantasy Corner. Okay? Fantasy Corner, the classic segment
God
of the show
damn it.
here. We're gonna start. We're two different segments here. First one's gonna be a little surface level buy low, sell high. Then we're gonna name some specific players that are being talked about a lot and give our opinions.
Okay. All right. Let's start
So-
with some buy lows.
Buy low, sell high. You want to go first, buy low?
Yeah. So I like Stutzel. I think
Stützle,
Jimmy
that's your guy.
Stützle. I think that he's a good buy low right now. I think really there's a bunch of Ottawa players I think would be good buy lows.
Okay.
But I think Stutzel is still gonna get power play time. He's still, and people are like, some people are dropping him. So I think that his price is really low right now.
So you can
he's-
get him for
he's someone on
basically-
the surface. That
I've
would-
dropped him in league.
Would you trade
At one point,
Mangiapane
yeah.
for him?
Oh, I love Mangiapane this year.
Probably not.
Maybe
eh?
not. He's so hot that
I would rather have Stutzel than Jonathan Taves.
Yeah,
At this
100%,
point now, yeah. I think like Taves was this, like I said it before the year too. I thought Taves coming in the year would come in hot. He's not. He's
Yeah.
been not great.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. Okay.
First centers though, sorry.
Yeah, you go,
But
you go.
I like Matt Duchene a lot
Yeah,
right
Duchene,
now.
yeah.
That's a buy low.
You can
Yeah.
get him most waiver wire.
Yeah,
He's a waiver ad right now.
Yeah, but as a waiver wire ad, that's for free.
That's not a buy low. A buy low is a player that you got drafted and he's doing shit.
I
So
think
buy
that's a
low.
No. It's still
No,
buy
let's
low.
talk
A
about being
player
low.
that was undrafted that's doing really well is a waiver wire ad.
No,
Yeah.
no. But for some leagues, he might be a buy low.
But he's playing well.
no.
So
but
you
he
want
might-
a
yeah, but
guy
you can
who
still get him
should
for
be
cheap.
good that's doing shit?
You still get him for
Buy
cheap.
low is a player that's doing not that well that you think will do better in the future. Matt Duchene is doing very well.
No, buy low is just someone that you think you should trade for.
It's in the
Buy
name, Drew. Buy
low.
low. Like low.
No.
He's low
Buy
roster.
low, sell
not
high
doing
is just
well.
a name for a segment
Okay,
that's
okay.
trade
If
for
you want-
and
in the end-
trade.
If you want
In
a
the
high
end-
own percentage, Mitch Marner then.
Okay. Okay. That was on my list of players to talk about. Why? That's not what I'm saying. That cancels us having to talk about him after. You can't buy low on a player
big is
that
your
is
list?
playing well. That is low percent roster.
So
That's
it
just
do-
add him.
Okay, Drew.
Okay,
Buy
never
low,
mind.
sell high is just like a fancy
I don't
name.
need a fucking lesson on buy low, sell high.
I think you do.
Okay,
Okay.
you're buying low Mitch
Okay.
Marner and Matt Duchene. Why Mitch Marner?
Because he's playing like shit right now and
Yes,
he
exactly.
should be better in the future.
There we go. That's
Is that what you
buy
said?
low.
How many players did you put on your list?
I just let it go.
Who's a sell high for you?
I've got two. I've got one buy low, one sell high. But then I had a list of players we're gonna talk about after and give our opinions.
Okay. I
yeah,
like this.
you
I
got-
like this.
okay,
I like
yes,
this.
thank fucking God. So my buy low is Jason Robertson of the Dallas Stars.
Of course, it's fucking
For
Jason
the ninth
Robertson.
fucking time.
God damn
He's
it!
played one
I'm
game.
surprised you didn't say Rupe Hintz.
People in the Discord,
I'm
should I
surprised
drop
he didn't-
Jason Robertson? Someone drop Jason Robertson. I'm not picking him up. What the fuck?
I'm surprised you didn't say Jacob Chitrin.
Yeah, Jacob Trigger.
Drew, you can't buy someone low if they're on the waiver wire, though.
Yeah, but they're still 95% owned.
For now.
I'm saying he's so buy low. People are dropping him.
Yeah, okay. I
Yeah,
like the pick. I
yeah,
do like
oh
the
my
pick.
God.
It's just funny that it's the Stars guy.
Yeah,
It's funny. It's
of course.
Stars guy.
So yeah, Jason Robertson has only been back one game, and with him also Rupe Hintz. I have said it 100 times, but both of them buy low if you
Okay.
can. Both are getting somewhat dropped. So if you can get them basically
Rupe
for
Hintz
free,
is getting dropped. That's for sure.
yeah, if you can get them for almost free, like if you can trade like some second line guy that you know is capped upside, like a Michael Backlund. Or even I don't know have that many.
It's okay. You don't have to
examples. This
say
is
players. This is
Nazem
more just a
Kadri.
run through. They
You
can
know what
figure
I
out
mean?
the players.
Yeah, you figure out who you
Yeah.
want to trade, but go get Jason Robertson.
Okay.
All right, sell high.
Sell high. You're gonna hate this,
you
and
know?
I kind of hate it myself. But I think we have to talk about Roman Josi being a sell high.
That's actually not a bad idea. If you can
Yeah.
get like the whole, like if you can get like Matthews.
Whoa. I mean, it would be a package, but
Yeah.
I mean, Roman Josi's off to an absolute tear this year.
Might have
And
been
people
someone's
are-
must draft defenseman.
The thing is, though, like he's on a tear, and people just don't think it's a fluke.
Yeah.
Because of what he's done in the past. Last year, he was really bad, really
I
bad.
think he's good though.
And I do think he's good, but I just don't think he's as good as the value he's bringing. I have shares of him. We loved him in the 5th round. We talked about it.
So I think
But-
he's actually good, But if you can get someone to pay for his current pace,
Yes.
then yes. But
Yeah.
if you're just selling for the sake of selling, then no.
Yeah, I agree.
Gianni?
You're gonna hate this one too. Zach Hyman. He's currently a goal per game.
Yeah, that's insane.
His season average is he's got to be one of the highest season averages right now. He's gonna be like I think everybody's going to expect him to be a very good player this year. But as far as what he's done so far, people would be like he could get 35 goals, and he's not going to get 35 goals.
So why don't they just put Hyman on the first line?
He is on the first line.
Is he? I thought
Yeah.
Puljujärvi was.
It's him and Puljujärvi with McDavid.
I
The
just-
second line is RNH, Draisaitl, Yamamoto.
He's not going to get 30 goals, in my
Yes, he
opinion.
will.
I don't think he will.
Is this a bet we have here, fellas?
Oh,
If
you
he
guys
plays
should shake. You
all
guys
the
should shake.
games, he's going to get 30 goals.
He's not going to get 30 goals this year.
I will bet
Yeah,
you
well, you
how
guys gotta
much
bet.
money
At this
you
point,
want
you guys
to bet.
I'll
gotta
bet you $20.
$20.
Easy.
There you go.
Good bet.
Good work.
I hate this take. This is a horrible take. That's just my opinion, though.
Well, you're a fucking Oilers fan. No
No,
wonder
I don't
you
even
like
give a
that.
shit.
God damn it.
He looks like Ryan Smith, too.
Yeah, you're gonna say that, eh?
Yeah.
Hey,
Okay.
you read the Sportsnet article.
I mean, I thought that, too. It just confirmed my belief.
So you read the Sportsnet article.
Yeah.
I also
saw
read
that.
it. I read another Sportsnet article that said David Clarkson was the next Wendell Clark.
They did. Remember all those videos that came out before that season? It was like David Clarkson getting off the TTC at the Union Station
Yeah.
and walking in his suit, and everyone thought he was the
'cause
second
he
coming
bleeds,
of
He bleeds blue. He had 30 goals the year before.
$7 million.
Yeah, that was one of the
And then
worst
he's
signings
on
ever.
he's on Columbus's LTIR right
Well,
now.
no, it's 5.5 for 7 years.
That was it. Okay.
Yeah.
Moving on. My sell high. Teemo Meyer of the San Jose Sharks.
Again, like what?
What do you mean?
What the hell are you gonna trade this guy for?
Anything that, and he's like the number 5 scoring forward in fantasy in a points league right now. Give me someone that's actually good.
No, I know. I just think that like the value on that guy.
I'd
is
rather have
probably
Hurdle
dog
from
shit.
the same team. I'd rather have Jason Robertson if you give me a 1-to-1 trade.
That's if you're playing with hits, no.
No, Meyer does get a lot of hits. But that's my sell high. Is that all
All right.
3 sell highs?
Yep.
Okay.
Great segment.
Couple
Drew.
guys we didn't talk about that we should mention. Nikas.
Yeah,
Nikas.
people are dropping him.
Neckish.
Yeah,
Some guy
Neckish?
wrote a
Neckish.
entire paragraph in our comments about how he's dropping him.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he should hold.
He's
Carolina
not.
top
He's
6.
not. He's not a stat stuffer, and he's gonna be buried in that lineup right now for a little bit.
Buried. I don't know about buried.
Like he's not gonna get as much opportunity as he got last year.
Okay. I mean, sure.
Like he's like I don't know. He's got like maybe like I saying he's got like
Why? Like who's taking his spot? Kotkaniemi?
I don't know. Just I feel like from last year the role he had is gonna be diminished a
Okay.
little bit. Like I think he's got like 60-point upside.
He's
Twen-
yeah, he's not on the first power play.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like he's got 20 goal, 40 assist upside.
Yep.
And he's not doesn't get a lot of shots, doesn't get a lot of hits, doesn't get a lot of blocks. Like
Okay.
you're gonna pick him up as a
So-
stream
Cats League drop. Points League hold. Are you okay with that?
in a deeper like a 12 team. Yeah, sure. Hold
Yeah,
him.
hold, don't drop, or try and trade, but his value's too low, so I would just hold.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd hold.
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 Holding the points,
Yeah.
dropping the Cats. Okay. Bobrovsky,
With the news of Torch coming in, I'm holding.
holding, not selling
completely.
high.
No,
No, hold.
one of the best teams in the NHL, and he's going to be potentially 70-30.
If he's playing well, he hit this guy is 2 Vezinas.
yeah.
If
Okay.
he plays well, he's playing 60 games.
People are so
Yeah.
like, I know he like the contract's huge, but like goalie's playing well. They're playing most of the games on one of the best NHL teams or the best NHL
Yeah,
team.
yeah.
So, and Torch is going to come was he likes riding one goalie. We've seen it in the past.
We don't know. We can't do all this analysis based on Torts coming. We don't
No,
know
but
for
I mean,
sure.
I would wait until to see who's
Oh.
going to coach. Like,
Yeah.
it's not like I think Spencer Knight stocks go down if Torch comes in.
So you're not selling high. You guys are not selling.
No,
I-
hold. Like
yeah, I
that's a
would hold.
firm hold.
Yeah.
Don't buy, don't sell. Just
Hold.
stay for now.
So then Spencer Knight is a buy low or sell for anything?
No, I
or-
think he's just don't go after him.
No.
I mean,
So many
people.
goals.
He's a backup goalie.
Anyone who has Spencer Knight draft him pretty early.
Yeah, so just hold as well, right?
Yeah, like the only thing you would do right now is I don't think anyone's taking him in a trade.
Okay. Andrew Kopp.
Waiver wire ad?
He's
What's
50
his percentage?
53%.
Oh. Yeah,
Is
I'm only looking for him on the waiver wire. I don't really.
You wouldn't trade
That's a-
for him.
No,
that's
he
a
did,
sell
the,
high.
he did the same thing last year.
I think his ownership's high right now because Scheifele's been out.
Yeah.
Shifley and Wheeler have been out.
Yeah,
so,
so
it's
he
just
did the same thing.
it's just a
Yeah.
streamer right now. Just
What I was
opportunity.
going to say is I think he holds value even after Wheeler goes out.
Really?
Yeah, because I think he's going to stay on the second line there, right?
If he stays on the first if he stays in the top 6, then he does provide value.
Is
It's the
he-
same thing that happened last
Because
year.
it'll be Dubois, him, and Ehlers.
Yeah, and Dubois been really good this
So
year.
he's on the left.
Yeah, and then the other one is Scheifele, Connor, and what the fuck? Help me.
On the right side.
Wheeler. Yeah, there we go. Thank you. Yeah, so he still has a spot in the top 6. I mean, I wouldn't sell high. I would add him if he's still available in the league.
Okay.
I don't think it's just because Wheeler's out. I
So
think
far
he's
we
actually
have
a good player.
three.
He's playing a lot. He's
We
playing
have
a lot of
3
minutes.
holds so far.
No, I think he's an ad.
I think he's an ad. I don't think
Yeah,
he's a
not
trade
a sell
for.
or.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next one, Pavelski.
I don't like Pavelski.
I don't like him at all. I think last year was crazy how good he was.
Yeah, he's looked pretty bad so
Yeah,
far, but
like-
also Robertson hints were his line mates.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, he's in a good spot, like how Dallas is playing him, that he can't really, like, he has to be really bad to lose a top 6 spot.
So you
on
dropping?
that team.
Dropping?
I mean, if he
Depends
loses,
who's available.
I mean,
It depends how deep the league is.
Like, I'd rather have his wingers, that's for sure.
Okay.
10-team league with like not super deep rosters. I'm dropping for sure.
Yeah.
All right. Only couple guys left here. Frederick Anderson.
Oh, that stocks up.
Stocks up. Are you going to buy high? I think that's a buy high.
I think he could realistically finish as the number 1 goalie.
Yeah, so that's why I think
That's
like,
a crazy, but like
sometimes there's sell low, sometimes there's buy highs. I think this is a buy high.
he's in front of just a way better defense than
Yeah.
Toronto, and I think it exposes kind of what Toronto has.
I think, going into the season too, I think people didn't know what Carolina had with Dougie Hamilton going
Yeah.
and with all the stuff going on with them. But
In the end, they still have Slavin and Pesci.
they do. They still they have a good decor still, but I think there was just some questions around that team as a whole.
Yeah.
And I think they've all been answered at this point where if you can get him as value as like the 5th or 6th goalie right now and someone's willing to sell for that, I would do that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We talked about Marner. You want to talk about Pierre-Luc Dubois,
Yep.
Mr. of the Woods?
He's got a lot of talent, and he's playing really well right now. I mean, if he's gonna play, I know he doesn't. Does he play on that power play one? I think not with Scheifele. Producer, can you go daily face off
Daily
Winnipeg?
face off Winnipeg.
See what they're paying. But
In the meantime.
we talked about him like before the season. We said like this guy's too good not to be undrafted in fantasy hockey leagues.
Yeah.
And he started off the year like he
Kind
had
of
2 goals yesterday.
last year. Yeah.
Like he's coming in like fresh start. Who mentioned, was it Devin who talked about the family thing
I did.
with Dubois?
His dad is the coach or one of the coaches of the Moose.
Yeah, but Devin brought up how it was tough for them with COVID and stuff, not seeing the family.
What do you want from them?
Is Pierre-Luc Dubois
First line center.
first line center?
No, that's what
on the
Scheifele.
power
Is he
play.
on power play 1? He's going to be with Scheifele.
Yeah,
out.
he's gonna be a Scheifele one.
No.
No. Okay.
Second line.
Okay, so
Okay, so
even with
he's-
Scheifele out, he's not on the first power
So
play.
yeah, okay. So don't really expect him to go on power play 1, but he's gonna be on that power play. I mean, he's gonna be on that PP2 and line 2, but
Yeah.
I think
he's
they're
been really
keeping
good.
that first line. I think they're keeping together on the power play.
Yeah.
I would assume.
that's probably what
Yeah.
they're doing.
And then they've probably got Pionk.
Yeah, but then he wouldn't be the 5th. No, Ehlers.
Ehlers would probably be up there, and then you're
Yeah.
running Dubois on the 2nd. So he's probably, but I don't know. I still think like hold him for now for sure, and just see what happens.
Yeah,
so
I
wait
agree.
and see.
Even strength, he's with Kopp and with Ehlers. So it's still pretty good. Like, it's
I
a
would,
good line.
if you can sell him a little high, I would do that.
yeah,
Yeah,
I think I
I
would
think
too.
so.
I would call him
think
a
I
sell.
would
I
too.
would call him like a sell high more than anything.
Yeah, more of a sell high.
So high.
Okay.
I can agree. And then we talked about Marner. So last one, Mangiapane. Is this legit?
People are calling him an
know.
elite goal scorer right now.
Here's the thing with him. He only shoots the puck like once per game. Like last year, he had like 90 or 100 shots, and
Did you see what Sutter
a
said
couple
about him
years
though?
ago. Yeah.
He said he's got smooth hands and he drives to the net,
Okay.
and that's what he did against New Jersey. He got 2 goals right away, that same game. But
It's tough when you don't shoot the puck for like points leagues or categories leagues, though.
Yeah, so not really a category filler.
Last thing, I guess, how many shots does Mangiapane have, Avery?
You want to tell Avery to do something else while you're at it?
Andrew Mangiapane. Mangiapane.
that means eat bread.
That's what I thought when we were talking about him yesterday.
Why didn't you say it?
Where the
did,
hell
we
am
were
I supposed to
talking
find
about
his
that.
shots?
Go to Hockey Reference. Okay.
20.
20. Okay.
20.
Through what, like 7 games?
Yes.
That's
So he's
3 per
shooting
game.
more. He's shooting more.
Well, he's got a bigger role now.
Yeah. Okay. So
Where is he playing? Is he on the 2nd line with Monahan?
Backland. Monahan's on the 4th line lately.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Monahan's down low.
And then Coleman.
Blake
So
Coleman.
We like
Blake
that.
Coleman.
Oh, also, yeah, don't forget about Blake Coleman. Jeremy gave that as a must-add last week. None of you guys added him. He's only 35%.
If you want to talk
owned.
about stat stuffers, Blake Coleman gets like 6 shots a game with
And
hits
hits.
and blocks.
It says Mangiapane's on the third line. Dubé and Richie.
Yeah.
I want to backtrack to Eichel for a second.
Okay, last topic.
I don't know if I said it on here, but I remember having this discussion about a package with Monahan for Eichel.
Monahan sucks.
You're going to lean a lot more.
I'm saying like that's not like necessarily the main piece.
I did hear the Flames, though. You're right.
Sucks.
Did hear the Flames.
I mean, if you're Buffalo, you might just be like, if we can get other pieces plus him, and
But you have to pay his contract too.
Yeah, I know, but if you can, he's not being paid like so much, like 5.5.
Yeah.
If he can find any form, like
Okay.
he was good.
Yes.
If he can
Okay.
get back to some form, that might be like,
he could be a piece.
yeah.
Could be.
I don't agree, but it's valid. It's
Yeah.
a valid argument. All right, so that's the podcast.
Yes.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Make sure you leave a review, comment below. What do we want them to comment?
Comment your questions for next episode.
Yes,
Yes.
comment your questions for next episode, and Avery will read them, or
Also-
someone will read them.
Download OwnersBox. Use promo code NHL10 to get a free entry in the contest of the week. All right.
Don't be mean to Drew in the comments. Be
Yes,
mean.
don't be mean.
We'll
Be
be
honest.
really
Be mean. Be mean. Be nice.
Be nice. Be honest. Say some nice things about Roach and Gianni.
Now they're gonna say shit stuff about us.
All right.
All
See you
right,
guys next time.
week.